Ethical dilemmas. Ethical dilemmas are situations that test our ethics, like someone asking to cheat off of your homework or seeing someone getting bullied. Let's look at a more hypothetical dilemma. The cave explorer dilemma. In this scenario, there are 5 tourists exploring a cave when suddenly a huge rock falls and blocks their exit. Eventually, one tourist finds a hole in the cave that leads outside, and they all decide to let the biggest tourist go out first. Unfortunately, she becomes stuck, and the tourists realize that if they don't get her out of the hole, they will all drown due to high tides. While searching their backpacks for things to help get her unstuck, a tourist finds a stick of dynamite that could be used to blow her out of the hole. Now, the question is, would it be ethical for the group to sacrifice one life in exchange for everyone else's? This is where Velasquez's 5 sources of ethical standards come in. Out of these 5 sources, 2 of them stand out as the most practical: the rights approach and the utilitarian approach. Velasquez describes the utilitarian approach as the one that provides the most good or does the least amount of harm. A real-life example of this would be GM's recall of about 700,000 vehicles due to a software issue that could have led to many wrecks. Because the company recalled the vehicles, they reduced the amount of harm that could have been caused, which is the best possible outcome. The second approach that works for this dilemma is the rights approach, which is the approach that best protects and respects the moral rights of those affected. A real-world example of the rights approach would be doctor-patient confidentiality. This is an example of the rights approach because every patient is treated the same and has the same rights. So, which of the 2 approaches is best? Utilitarian or rights? Out of the 2 approaches, the utilitarian approach is the best one because it saves the most lives. It is always important to apply multiple ethical principles to a dilemma before making a decision because having more than one outlook on a situation can help a person make the best choice. You should always take a step back and think about a situation from multiple points of view before deciding what is best.
Created using Powtoon.